Hey y'all, it's Alicia and welcome back to Alicia's Crafty Hoplop. If you're new here, you're in for a treat because I'm about to open up an amazing Happy Mail box from my friend Tree Crafton. Hey Tree! Those of you who are new to this channel may not know who Tree is yet, but Tree is a member of our community who is uber supportive, especially of new crafters or new to YouTube crafters. And she tries her best to lend support to all of the challenges or first-time challenges of new crafters on YouTube and is an amazing person in our community. And this was like a surprise box. So I wasn't expecting anything from Tree. And it came in this whole big box and I've just cut it open and I haven't looked at anything inside because I wanted to share it all with you. Oh my goodness. And I'm already seeing like Tiffany blue and I'm already seeing all my favorite colors like the tissue, and there's all this like gold tinsel crinkle, which y'all know I'm going to save in a Ziploc. Well, if I pulled everything out, you wouldn't be able to see it. So I'm just going to start with this amazing card that says Jingle All the Way. And look, it's in Tiffany blue and silver. So this is super pretty. It's a scallop die cut with a cardstock die cut on top. And then Tree has built up using foam dots these beautiful silver glistening bells. Look how her little delicate hands don't rip those sprigs. Do you see all those sprigs she's built up? And they're so pretty. And she's tied a teeny little bow out of the Tiffany blue. Look at that. Unbelievable. If I tried to do that, tweezers, no tweezers, it just wouldn't happen. And then she wrote in all the way, and I think the Jingle All the Way is in her own handwriting in a glittery silver marker. Look how pretty her handwriting is, folks. Unbelievable. And it's nice and hefty, this card. This is very good quality cardstock, Tree. I think I want to know where you're getting your cardstock. And you want to know what else, folks? That's really interesting, Tree. You don't have any creasing in it. So I do want to know, what cardstock are you buying? Where are you buying your cardstock? Are you ordering it online from Amazon? Or is this one you picked up at Michael's? Because inquiring minds want to know. Hope you like the ornament I made. It's supposed to be a poinsettia. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. God bless you and yours, Tree. Thank you so much, Tree. This was so unexpected. Oh, guys, wait till you see. Oh, this is the first thing. Oh, this is so delicate. Oh, look how neat this is, guys. Look at this. So it's attached to a vellum. And this, again, you have to have delicate hands to make a pocket out of acetate or vellum or the easy to tear materials. And not only has Tree made a beautiful pocket out of it, but it's got scalloped edges. And I love that she's used a brad so that we have a moving tag on top. And it says noteworthy. This is brilliantly done. The brad is done with a pearl, which is really smart. She's built up all these die cuts. They all work beautifully together though, Tree. And then she's attached snowflakes. And then what I really love, besides the little butterflies, which I always associate with Tree, just because the first thing she sent me was a floating butterfly Memdex that I've never forgotten and still have up, is a series of mason jars that with all different fillings, and they have butterflies and flowers, and they're all layered up, and they are propped up on many foam dots, folks. So they're very dimensional. This is a super dimensional tag. Sorry, that's my husband coughing and making sounds in the background. I know he's been coughing a lot lately, and we just had a discussion about the fact that he's going to the doctor today, and I'm very excited about that. I'm sure in every video you've been hearing it, and it's really concerning me. See, this is what's amazing. Look at all of these. So Tree has die cut out some hearts out of cardstock, attached 2 pieces of heart ephemera. She's taken a flower and she has personally stained it, so it's like a deeper toned pink. Basically, she has handmade me a bunch of ephemera. Are you all catching the trend that's happening lately? Oh, this one says love grows here, and look, it's with flowers and it's propped up. Tree knows I love handmade ephemera. She knows that I love everything. Oh, look at this. And she's had these teeny little flowers and speckling onto this bird. So lately, I've been really moved, and I've noticed from your comments, so have you been, by the fact that there's been a real shift happening, and it's a really exciting one, where people are sending each other really thoughtfully, like thoughtful making bundles, like this, handmade ephemera, and handmade, like what Donna sent me, like all of those amazing patterns and prints and envelopes and bookmaking supplies, and like what Monty sent me, like all these different components to make all my miniatures and a shadow box. So I've noticed lately that there's a real trend happening where we're gifting each other bundles for making. And I just think it's so thoughtful, and it's making me rethink my own rack. It says, follow your heart. And it says, I have never made an altered gift bag. I hope this qualifies. I hope you like it and maybe can use it in the future. Are you kidding me? I think this is, I can't believe this is your first ever. And can I just show you how cute this card is? So she's done like one side paper, another side attached a butterfly, and it says follow your heart, again on this really nice quality cardstock, folks. I think if this is your first ever gift bag, it's beautiful. And you should be really proud of it. And again, working with this material is tough because it creases easily, it tears easily. You sort of have to have a delicacy. But I love it. And I love this kind of transparent materiality. In fact, I love using it in books. Oh my gosh, guys, this is like loaded up. Wait till you see, it says happy birthday on my box. Look at this box. And you know I'm like inspired right now to make cartons, right? So this is like another brilliant example. I love, love, love the use of the Tiffany blue and the gold. And there's rose gold in the back over the Tiffany blue. These corners are a foiled gold. It says happy birthday. This is very dimensional. Is that wood? Feels like wood tree, but actually no, it's just really layered up cardstock. Unbelievably beautiful construction on this box. I just want you to see it. All the corners are tight. It's beautifully done with the roses again stained and clustered. A little pull. Look at the little pull she designed. Guys, look. Oh, okay, that was maybe the most fun thing ever. Can we, I won't know if I can put them back and do that again for you. I don't, see, this has to be a one-time reaction. It says, happy birthday, Alicia. May you be blessed throughout the year. God, tree, I cannot believe this. Did you guys see those jump out? Did you see these jump out? It's a Jack-in-the-Box box. Okay, I can see how it goes back in. I gotta show you this again. I'm sorry, I'm like a kid. I'm like a kid. I have watched videos on how to make these because you know I'm trying to learn how to build cartons and things like that, but this just seemed out of reach for me, but I'm now so in love with it. This is my first one ever, tree. Okay guys, watch this again. So she's built this perfect box. Okay, for this to work, I just want you to know it has to be perfect or it doesn't work. All right, you ready? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, of course this time I can't pull it open. 1, 2, 3. And that's the magic of these. They say happy birthday. They're constructed of the same rose gold and Tiffany. She's put balloons on one side. Sorry, I'm so enamored. I'm looking at them instead of sharing them. In these thin little die cuts. This is joy. Like, this is joy. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, yeah, I know I have another box to pick up, and I'm going to. I'm just too excited. I'm going to pull this to the side very carefully so none of it gets wrecked, and I'm going to put it back in carefully. Just so it's not a 30-minute video. But that might be the most amazing thing ever. That's my first one ever. Oh my gosh. Do you see? And I love it. So because I'm staying away from the usual spots to get these, I did not get one, tree. And I'm super grateful. It's funny because Cruz was showing them and she was like, oh, I have to stop buying things like this. And I didn't get one. And I'm so excited to have it. And I'm taking it to school today. Thank you so much. Mine is in Tiffany blue. It's the gem pen. I love this paper that you used for this project. But of course you knew that. Oh my guys. First of all, I want to tell you that there's these little cute snowflakes everywhere in here that I'm picking off. They're snowflake sequins and I'm saving them all. And I'm sure like, oh, it's so pretty. I have to show you the belly band because it's made out of tulle and this beautiful kind of pearlized Tiffany blue paper. I don't know if Tree got it in the pearlized Tiffany or if she treated it with something. And then she just added these 6 little delicate gemmies. And again, look at the Tiffany blue sprigs. It's a gorgeous poinsettia. It's beautiful. And I do like the bling here. See, for me, the bling there makes a lot of sense. Purposeful bling. That's what I like. Purposeful bling. And a little Tiffany blow. This is so beautiful. But guys, you're going to faint when you see this. And you know I'm taking it out of the box to show it to you. So Tree says this is her first ever ornament. Well, that was my first ever jump out of a box gift, Tree, too. This is unbelievable. Folks, this is unbelievable. Look at it. I'm like mesmerized. So it's constructed expertly out of cardstock, and the cardstock is at least 3-4 layers I can see at the bottom, which is why this is chipboard thick, by the way, folks, and it sounds like chipboard. And then layered up, she's lifted up the petals and built them each herself, and then done that again in a lighter blue Tiffany, and then again, and then put this amazing, amazing pearl flat back in the middle. It's so spectacular in person. I'm worried that my camera is not going to reveal how well constructed this is. I'm looking at the construction in awe. By the way, no lift on Tree's glue. I need to say that to you. So Tree uses often Scotch glue, and it's expensive per ounce, right? Something Tree and I have talked about openly, and she's been testing out the tacky glue, but it's tricky to work with tacky glue. But whatever you use, Tree, on this, there is zero lift. Beautiful, folks. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to put this up in my room. It's so beautiful, Tree. Thank you so much. I would love to, wouldn't you like to learn how to make this? Because I would like to learn how to make this from Tree. Tree, if you have time for a tutorial, I think a lot of us would really, it's both simple and complicated, and I can tell that by looking at it, but maybe it's the perfect thing to give a tutorial on, because this isn't just like a poinsettia. This could be made into a spring flower. This could be used as a great dangle for a tag flip. I could see this on the outside of a pocket letter. I could see so many uses for this. So maybe that's something to think about, Tree. If you have time to do a tutorial, and of course Tree built the box, folks, that goes with it, with an acetate top, no less. So not only do I get to study the actual ornament, I get to study the box construction. And that's just as important for me right now when I'm learning. Oh my gosh, this box is like loaded. This is like that box of happy that I was not expecting. That's super joyful. You can make a chunky charm. Well, I'm going to draw attention to how beautiful her packaging is, because you know I'm packaging obsessed. And then I'm going to open this because you guys know this. I have tried. I tell you, I have tried for Carmen and Jelly Bean. And while I did make them a dangle each that you will see very soon, I'm not able to make a chunky charm like this, folks. I wish I could. I'm just not skilled this way. I'm just not. My hands, you know, I hear people use tweezers, but even with tweezers, guys, I can't do this. Like, look, it requires making all of these itsy bitsy little end caps, and then attaching all these itsy bitsy little joiners and bead caps. And whenever I do it, beads, if you think sequin spill, oh my gosh. Every time I try to do this, it's like I can't do it properly, even using wire and a needle, because they spill everywhere. Because my hand, my small motor skills on my fingers, well, they look normal to you, are not quite normal. And so I drop them everywhere. And so it's like an exercise in frustration. Look at the little balls on it. There, that's the best way to share it with you. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? And then the end one. Oh my goodness. And we all love these baubles, right? Oh, look at it. Look, look, look. It's like magic. Oh, that's going on a special book. I know what book this is going on. Oh, I so know. I so know what book that's going on. I'm always tempted to use them as keychains because I love them so much, but I'm so scared they'll be damaged that I won't use them as keychains. So I end up attaching them to my writing books so that I can see them every day. That's what I do. It's a baby Nutella. Oh my goodness, memories of the Holy Land. Thank you. This is really cute. This I can take to work. Don't laugh. I have to pack snacks, guys, because I'm on campus so many hours, and buying food on campus is so expensive. So just to give you an idea of what I mean by expensive, a black coffee and a cookie's $13. I'm not kidding. So while there's like very inexpensive ways to buy food in New York, like it's just filled with goodness. Look at these. I'm collecting all of these. Right around my school area, they take advantage of the fact that students can't go far off campus to get food. So unless you're willing to eat McDonald's every day, you're paying, you know, or you want to pay $13 for a coffee and a cookie, you have to pack your own snacks. And I bring a thermos of coffee, and I bring my snacks usually packed, and an energy bar and all that kind of stuff. So this is definitely going in the Alicia food kit. Oh yes. Okay, so Alicia Love Letter Generation and Carmen and Tennille have all convinced me that the French fry box is not as ridiculous as I first thought it was when I first saw this. I have to be honest, when I first saw this die come out, I was like, who is going to order a French fry box? And I actually said that to my husband. I was like, it's so weird. But ever since Alicia Love Letter Generation did her reveal, and then Carmen's made me one, and now look at this one by Tree, and then I saw Tennille's, I have totally changed my mind about these. It's just another deep pocket. It's kind of like that tag piece that Sharing Moore uses. And I've so learned to love them that I've completely changed my mind on them. So you see what happens when people use things to effect. It's so much better than like a design. When we do a haul from Ali, it's not half as inspiring as holding one of these and going, oh, I get it now. I totally get it now. This one is super cute. You should see this. And I love this big tag in the back, and it says, inspire someone today. Oh, and it's got tulle and a Maggie Holmes flower and like these glowing Tiffany blue enamel dots and then one pink gemmy. It's beautiful. And it's attached to this, which has, this is so cute. You know what? And my school, my art store next to school just started carrying these too, Tree, and I just got some. Like I split them up with a student of mine because they were like $3 for a pack of 50. And she's like, I don't need 50. Do you want to go in half and I'll give you a bunch? And I was like, sure. Just because it was a lot less expensive and I didn't have any of these. And I thought of using them the same way, Tree. So look at that. Oh my gosh, so great. All the matching ribbons. And then it's a tag flip. And this one says so sweet. And you should see these little sprigs, guys. You should see these. Like, they're mind-blowing to me. If I tried to do these little curly cues, I would tear them. And they come in gold. And then there's a bird. And then the next one says, follow your heart. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. And it has like this beautiful tied bow and a floral. Oh, look at this one. It says, let us lay in the sun and count every beautiful thing we can see. Oh, wouldn't I like to do that today? And look at this gorgeous, this one's gorgeous. And it has a gemmy in the center. I think Tree added that. And she's layered up to, what she's done is she's either used stickers or die cuts, maybe from her Scan and Cut because she can print a sticker. It's got sprigs and leaves and then gold leafing. It's beautiful. And you did an acetate shaker and you sewed it. Oh, is that not a bunch of happiness? Oh, I love the change in texture, Tree. And then the next one, we have, now you can't tell this, but this is dimensional. Tree's built up all the flowers and the sprigs, several layers, and then propped them up on foam dots. Added 3 gemmies, and then she's tucked in some of the flowers she's used. Oh, thank you so much. Look at them, guys. And they're beautiful. They're just beautiful. They're like this soft pink and just little speckles of the rose gold, which I love with the Tiffany blue. And then that's my favorite, the Inspire Someone Today. Oh my gosh, I so was not expecting this. And I love that your tag flip fits in the French fry box for packaging. So you see, now I see another use in the French fry box. Again, more powerful than any of like a die share, right? You have to see how, oh, Tree. And this is my weakness, folks. Okay, so I love paper rosettes. You all know I can make a crepe paper rosette with my eyes closed, right? But I struggle with these. And these ones are minis. They're so delicate. She's glistened up all the edges. There's flowers in the centers with sprigs. Oh, and the packaging. Hello. Yeah, I have to open them to share them with you because this is like a gorgeous rosette. It's not like, this is like special. Oh, and you lifted all the edges. Look at this, guys. I have to be careful with this camera. If I come in too close, the whole thing's going to freeze. That's one of the not so great changes about having an improved camera. Okay, check that out. Aren't they magnificent? And I wish you could see all the detailing the Tree has done. I mean, it's just magnificent. She has even dotted little dots of gold around the centers. And she has glassed up the centers of the flowers. So they're all like diamond dust glassed. They're beautiful. Oh, you know, Tree, is it just a matter of practice? Is it just that, like, when I go to glue down that center, I'm just not being careful enough? Like, what prevents me from being able to make those properly? Like, I don't know, guys. It's not like I haven't watched 50 tutorials on it. This is a Winnie the Pooh pick. Where did you find this? It's in Japanese. Maybe Daiso? It's a garden pick. It is a Winnie the Pooh. Oh, it's from Daiso. This is why I'm glad Daiso's in, like, far away in Brooklyn. Because if, I don't know if I could adhere to my no spend if I was like right near a Daiso. Look at it, guys. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I maybe have to hoard that, Tree. I may have to hoard it. Oh, and you did amazing die cuts for me. Guys, what do I always say about this, right? And the delicate ones, because Tree knows I struggle, that I really struggle with my hands. It's a hummingbird. And the dimensional butterfly, this is a die I would never order because I would just tear it. And then the bunny. but I'm going to have so much fun using it. This was really thoughtful of you. Thank you, because you know I struggle. And this is amazing. And then she did more. Look, those are miniature butterfly cards. Look, guys. And this one says, happy birthday. And then she decked out the really like thin, delicate, loopy happy birthday. Again, knowing because I have some hand issues. But that's a butterfly fold. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun using those in both books. And what was really thoughtful is that Tree cut these out of white. I can distress stain them. I can paint them. I can do everything with them. This was really nice. And then a background die. Look at this one. All right, Tree, did you think this was a big one when you ordered it, or did you know it was going to be small? Because sometimes these are the dies that surprise me that come from Allie that now I'm so careful about measuring. But I love this background one. It's kind of Art Deco. It's Art Deco. I love it. I love it. And I've never seen it before in Allie. Oh my gosh, guys, this is like the never-ending box of happiness. And we're already at 20 minutes, so I'm hoping I can do this without a part 2. Oh my gosh, what did you do? I've got shivers, guys. Okay, I have never owned anything from Daiso, even though we have one here. You can't see this because it's hard even to see it in real life. But these are yellow poo bags in large, and they say "Oh Poo" on them. Okay, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. And the reason why you can't see them is because even on my camera, even in real life, they're hard to see in the yellow. But they are beautiful, and they're Winnie the Pooh. And wait till you see this. Look at this. OMG. I am never going to recover. So Daiso has Pooh. Oh, I love this one that says Dream Big. My husband's over there and he's cracking up. He's like, he knows I love Winnie the Pooh. Oh my gosh. These are message cards with Winnie the Pooh and jars of honey. Oh, I'm just looking. This is a letter writing set. A Winnie the Pooh letter writing set. Oh, how am I ever going to use this? It's so cute. It comes, guys, it comes even with envelope seals. Those are envelope seals. They're little envelope seals of honey pots. And there's Piglet holding a heart. Oh no. And this is a box set. It's a Winnie the Pooh box making set. It says the best thing to find in the 100-acre wood is new friends. Tree, I am blown away. There are 12 of them in here. Okay, so I'll have to practice. I'm going to have to really practice, guys, before I even touch one of those. You made me this. I loved this idea that Tree came up with, and I told her I thought this was amazing. And I had no idea this was going to be sent to me. This is a hot chocolate is like a hug in a mug. And she cut out the mug and made this amazing Tiffany blue spray. And then what was really clever, I thought, is that she created like this middle section where the marshmallow is and then highlighted it with glistening, but then tucked in one on this side and one on this side. Is that not the best design? And this Tree did by herself. Yeah, this is a Tree invention. And look at it. It's amazing. Oh my goodness. I loved it when you did it in your video and I had no idea. Oh my gosh. And it's really, guys, this is such a good, take a look again. Yeah. Totally a smart idea. Think about that for Valentine's Day, guys. Oh my gosh. I think I got everything. No, I did not. Just when I thought I had done it all and we had just gotten it in under 25 minutes, of course, Tree snuck in a few more goodies. Tree, this was unbelievable. You notice I'm pulling out like all sorts of crinkle and funness, right? Oh, this is beautiful. It's a series of soft rolled roses, and the color is that amazing, you know, peachy pink. It's really hard. It's not like a soft apricot. It's pink, but it's like a peachy pink. Oh, wow. And then these are those hand-rolled flowers that I cannot do out of ribbon. No, folks, I cannot. And Tree did one where she colored it pink and purple so I can see how it stains, and then sent me a whole bunch in white for me to color myself. That is super thoughtful. Oh, you brave lady. She sent me the delicate spring dies. Now, because y'all know I rip these, right? So I'm even terrified because she's done it very sweetly. Tree has made sure she's done them in white so I can color them any way I want, use them any way I want. And I'm so terrified I'm going to rip them, even die cut. But okay, Tree, I'm going to give it a shot, and then I'm going to share it. Because it was so thoughtful of you to do it. Look at them. They're so delicate, guys. I swear. A long time ago, I told Tree she has delicate fingers, because I do not. I just don't. I rip things. And I saw her working on a project one day, and I was like, you have delicate fingers, girly. I have like man hands. And this is beautiful. And it's a beautifully thicked up. This is chipboard thick, folks. This is gorgeously layered up cardstock. It has a layer of a flag and then flowers built up and lots of attention to detail in the centers. There's speckling and glistening. And then it just says beautiful. And I think this is a bookmark. Right? Am I right, Tree? I think so. And it's gorgeous. It's unbelievable. This is Tree. I think I got it all right. I'm good. Yes, I did. Oh my gosh. This was epic, guys. I don't even know what to say other than this was such a nice surprise, Tree, and such a beautiful box of thoughtfulness and creativity. This made me laugh out loud that I had to do it twice. This is the kind of thing you can make someone that just makes their whole day like this. But everything you sent was thoughtful, especially because you know I struggle with my hands. You have no idea. It makes me a bit weepy that you did all this for me, knowing that why I have a hard time with it, and that you took the time to like not just die cut these out, but poke them out. Folks, these dies are really hard to poke out. It's a lot of attention to detail, and even if you have a scan and cut, this is not easy. This was epically thoughtful, and who, if you're a poo lover, doesn't want a box of poo? I know I want a box of poo, and thanks to Tree, I have a box. More than that, thank you for creating with my favorite colors. Thank you for doing things to help me with my hand challenges. Thank you for being so thoughtful about each and every item you put in here. I always say you're an amazing blessing in our community, mostly because the goodness you bring and the fact that you champion every new person on here. But then there's a day like today where I am truly blessed and grateful. Very, very grateful to you, Tree. Folks, if you don't know Tree Crafton, I'm going to be surprised. But I'm going to put her channel down below and an end screen to one of her videos. Please click through and show her some love. This was an epically thoughtful box. Thanks so much, everybody. Thank you, Tree. I love everything. Bye, y'all.